Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Wednesday, September 6th, 12 o'clock, lunchtime fun. We're here at the beautiful Elk Grove Studios, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Folks, every show is dedicated to the first responders, but it's mostly dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show here every day at 12 o'clock, or you can watch it anytime during the day on all of our social media outlets. You're watching it on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, the Mo Carraro Facebook page. We're on X, formerly Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on LinkedIn. And we're on Ocean's Pit Facebook page. No matter how you're watching it, as long as you're watching it, as long as you share it, I appreciate it, folks. We got a great show, a little great show lined up for you guys today. But before we get into the goody stuff, let's talk about our sponsor. That's what makes this happen, folks. Ocean Spit is brought to you by Norwich Displays, Evergreen Park in Warrenville. We're talking about Ace Hardware and their 4 fantastic locations. Now, Ace is the place, folks. You know, they buy local, they shop local. That's what it's about, taking care of the neighborhoods. And they've been doing it for years. And they got specials all the time. This particular special is running through September 11th. So buy a $50 Ace gift card and receive a $10 bonus gift card for free. You can't beat that, folks. 30-gallon lawn and leaf bags are only 2 for $5. How about prepare your lawn for the fall Ace Fall Lawn Seed? 31-pound bag is only $12.99. Fall mums are arriving at all stores this week in September. And check out the unique selection of fall and Halloween decor. Best stuff is coming up with Ace, folks. Don't forget to tell them to grill your Ace off and still get $20 off a grill purchase. Doesn't just because the season is coming, today's the first day of fall, doesn't mean you can't buy a brand new grill and get $20 off. Tell them Ocean's Pit, that's Ace Hardware. It's the place. Buy local, shop local, taking care of neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace. Thank you, Raffaello, Jackie, and Melissa from Ace Hardware. You got to love them, folks. These people know how to work. They know how to take care of their customers. And most of all the companies that take care of, that sponsor the Tony Ocean Show are always taking care of their customers. Like my good friends from Gorelli Pavement Services for your parking lot and driveway needs. Gorelli knows the curb appeal of your home or business, largely affected by your concrete and asphalt. Gorelli's here to help you keep your asphalt looking brand new with proper maintenance, which includes seal coating, crack filling, or patching. They service Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. Why don't you call Laura or Barb for a free estimate for your maintenance or repair needs? Call Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. Tell them Tony O sent you. And we're having a great day, folks, today, and I hope you guys are too. Now, don't forget, October 7th is right around the corner, and we're talking about hardcore Italians. We're talking about the International Italian Sports Hall of Fame. Columbus Day Bocce Ball Tournament. It's going to be fun. It's going to be at the Casa Italiana in Stone Park. I'm proud to be part of it. There's going to be food. There's going to be games. There's going to be a motorcycle show, car show. We're playing bocce, folks. My own team, the Oceanettes, featuring Joey Spins, Danny Manzi, and the ace in the hole, Jimmy Marchese from River Cafe. So it's going to be a lot of fun, folks. Go to Eventbrite.com and get tickets October 7th, Saturday, 8 a.m. And join us with a little bocce ball. Bocce ball, bocce ball. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Oh, I love saying it. Mary, hope you're having fun. Buddy, Kathy, Marty, good afternoon, my friend from McCormick Place. Debbie, what's going on? Kathy, Albert. Hey, guys, it's Happy Wednesday. Now, just to keep you guys posted, tonight, we will not be at Osteria Capri in Downers Grove. We're going to move that show to Wednesday, October 11th. So we will not be there tonight. I'm off tonight, going to Cousins and having a couple of cocktails with my buddy Dave Antonelli for his birthday. Tomorrow we'll be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington. That's a 7 o'clock hit. And Friday, folks, will be at returning to Schaumburg, Chicago Prime Steakhouse 8 o'clock. Sunday is a private wedding I'm doing Saturday. And Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, me and my buddy Carlo, we're going camping. We're going out of town. We're going to go fishing, Starved Rock. We're going to have some fun. But that's what the week's looking like for us, folks. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And I'm having fun, man. I really love when you guys tune in the show and go out and do what you guys do. I also want to say something also, folks. I was supposed to be this Saturday at Villaggio in Roselle. Because of a double booking, and I want to thank Berto for being Berto, the owner, of course, of Villaggio, for being very cool and letting me do this other party that we're going to be doing this Saturday on the 9th. So we will not be at Villaggio on Lake Street in Roselle this Saturday, but I will be back there in November, but filling in for me, they're going to be doing a great job. You know them, Bill Saratella and Elliot Winbush, part of Ocean's Rat Pack, will be there this Saturday, 7:30, starting off the show. So you go out there, you know Berto's got incredible food. It's going to be a lot of fun with Bill and Elliot, so that's good. Nancy, how you doing? Great seeing you guys at the Taste of Melrose Park. Hey, folks, let's not forget our friends from Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street. Buy local, shop local. And Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Tell them Tony O sent you. All right, with all the crazy stuff going on, folks, I'm telling you, nuts. Can we get to some good stuff before we talk about anything else? Let's get to some good stuff. Let's see what we got here, folks. This past Sunday, if you're into cycling and biking, they took over all of Lakeshore Drive this past Sunday with the cycling contest. I never got into cycling. I never got into bikes. I mean, I had one when I was a kid. And, you know, we all had one getting to where we had to go. You know, we were young. We couldn't drive. We didn't know anything else we would do. So I was never really into that. But I know a lot of guys who still take their bikes out. They still go out for bike rides. It's still part of their health thing. So I think it's kind of cool if you're into that kind of stuff. And I want to say hello to my friend Patrice. She's part of the used to be part of the Chicago Honey Bears from the Chicago Bears, 1985. They're going to be on, there's a show right after Svengoolie on MeTV. There's a show called Tune Me on MeTV this Saturday. They're going to have Patrice and the girls will be on that show this Saturday. So make sure you check them out on MeTV called Tune Me. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see them. I'm excited for that, man. We lost another great entertainer. The great Gary Wright passed away yesterday, folks. Remember him, his big hit from the 70s, Dreamweaver, I Believe. And he had a lot of other songs that he did and played. He was in Ringo Starr All-Star Band. Gary Wright has passed away, folks. They're just dropping like flies, folks. Dropping like flies. Just crazy it is. You can't always control who walks into your life, but you can control which window to throw them out of. And I love that quote. I think that's very, very important. You always want to feel like doing that sometimes, don't you, folks? You know, we were talking about old traditions. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine last week about Disney and the old tradition that Disney used to be. When kids used to want to go to Disney and used to look forward to it. It was like everybody's family vacation, you go to Disney. Well, you know, of course, now with this whole woke world that we live in, the very small. The funny thing about this woke people, folks, this cult, what's really weird about it is it's a small, very small percentage, but it's really destroying everything. And what happened with Disney, and here goes, they're just trying to get rid of all the old Disney stuff. Here they're closing Frontierland. Frontierland was the best part of Disney World. So they're closing that permanently, Frontierland. I still love that thing. Tommy, what's going on? Anthony Santangelo, Trico Hair Experts, folks, recreating great hair days. My good buddy Anthony. I hope to see you guys out to one of the shows, folks. Check out my buddy Anthony and Carmela at 773-999-7888. Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Thank you, my good friend Anthony. Yeah, so mean, closing Frontier Days. I mean, they're just dropping everything. I mean, it's like all the old school stuff is just gone. I don't know what's happening to it, folks. It's this whole crazy world we're taking in. General, how you doing, sir? If you have no plans, we'll be meeting at Cousins tonight about 5:30, 5:45 for Dave Antonelli's birthday. General, hope to see you there. Kathy, let's say happy birthday to Donald. Don, congratulations, 94 years old. God bless you, man. I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. All right, so yeah, I'm just going down a list of stuff, folks. If you're a big Dunkin' Donuts fan, which I don't drink coffee. I drink one cup every morning, but it's decaf, and I just do it because of my throat. So I just just to put something warm in my throat. But I guess they're giving away every Monday. They're going to be able to give you free coffee. Now, I don't know how to do this, but if you're into Dunkin' Donuts, you might already know this already. You might want to log on, Google this whole Dunkin' Donuts free coffee on Monday, and get all you people out there to. I don't like when something is free. Just the word free. You know what comes after free? Loader. Nothing is free, folks. If you're having a free drink, there's something else beside it, or buy one, get one free. I just can't stand that word free. I do love the word free of our country. We should be free. But I'm talking about when something gives you something for free. Never works out. Never works out. Football starts on Thursday. The NFL is back, folks. The Detroit Lions against the Kansas City Chiefs. And this Sunday, the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers without Aaron Rodgers. Going to be interesting stuff. I'm going to be voting. I'm going to be rooting for the Packers. I was a Rodgers fan, and I was also a Brett Favre fan. And I think he's going to do very well with the Jets this year. So we'll see. All right, folks, here the fall, this is my favorite time of year. Fall, spring, winter, and summer is my least favorite time of year. But now that the fall is coming, you know what's coming next, right, folks? You know what's coming next. Election infection is coming next. BS 24/7, the new variant, is coming next. And already the CDC said you might need the 5th booster shot, folks, this year. Right there to your shot. Here's my shot. 5th. Speaking of shots, First Lady Jill Biden has COVID-19 after she already had 5-6 shots, supposedly. She also has COVID-19 now. First Lady Jill Biden. I don't think she's that sick because we probably would have heard something if she was. But I'm not getting any more of those shots. I'm just putting my diapers on. There you go. I've never got it, and I never will. So that's just me. Nothing is ever free. Absolutely. Labor Day. I hope you guys went out and had a good time on Labor Day. Spent some money, went out, traveled, got together with family, supported live bands. I hope you guys went out and did all that. That's very, very important. I just hope that people that don't work were out celebrating Labor Day. Payday Candy Bars is now. Oh, they want to change its name because it's offensive to people who don't work. Payday Candy Bars. Changing their name, thinking about changing their name because it's offending the people that don't work. There's a lot of the majority in the world right now, folks. A little clutter there, folks. A little something to make you click. We got a lot of birthdays, man. My buddy Steve Scordillis, wherever you are, buddy, happy birthday. The great, talented Sonia Hicks, the wife of Daryl Armenstad. So Sonia Armenstad, Hicks Armenstad, I don't know if you changed your name, but Sonia, happy birthday, my dear, dear, dear friend. Great actor Raymond Massey celebrating a birthday. The great Al Stewart, Year of the Cat, 78 years old. My buddy from Melrose Park, Billy Campanelli, celebrating a birthday. Buddy, you got Richard Basehart, from the love that show on Saturdays, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Richard Bayard. Stephen R. Shrippa, Bobby Bacala on The Sopranos. Of course, I was a big Sopranos fan, and I liked Bobby Bacala, but there was a little bit more story to that because Bobby Bacala, which I never met, but we do have a connection. Back in 2000, when I was about to make my debut in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Riviera, Bobby, Steve Shrippa was the booking agent there. While he was doing a part-time job with The Sopranos until his character got much bigger and he quit that position. But I remember the great Nick Caruso Sr. was one of the owners of Jilly's, who passed away years ago. Picked up the phone, made that call. Steven, I got my guy. I need him in your lounge. Boom, like that. Ifs and buffs. Steve put me in that lounge at the Riviera, and I'm very grateful for that day, 2000, when I debuted in Las Vegas, because of Nick Caruso Sr., Jilly's, Jimmy Cerrone, and everybody, and Stephen R. Shrippa, Bobby Bacala. So thank you, sir, and happy birthday. Mark Harmon, 74 years old today. Interesting stuff, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Jerry Jams Renda, buddy, great gig last week, buddy. You busted your butt, and I hope to see you tonight at Cousins to celebrate Dave Antonelli's birthday. Should be fun. Double T, Tony Toto, you and Jerry, the dynamic duo, man. I love you guys. Thank you so much for what you do. Hey, Dana and Louie are watching. How you doing, Lou? Airtight Windows. My buddy Lou, another great folks. He did a great job at the Taste of Melrose. Anyway, hope to see Lou soon. Hope to see you all, folks. Today, we'll be just going over to Cousins tonight to celebrate Dave Antonelli's birthday. So come on by. We're going to have a couple cocktails. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get to some more sponsors here. Patrick Haig is in the house. How you doing, my brother? I hope you're doing well. Let's get to some more of these great sponsors, folks, and people in great companies. We already mentioned Trico. Let's get down to Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida, folks. Hand-rolled cigars delivered right to your house. That's right. Call Javier at 727-366-7536. Let's not forget my good friend Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. That's right, folks. If you're looking for a great lawyer, Roy McCampbell is the guy. A statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. That's Roy McCampbell. And don't forget Sal from Deutsch Power Center. He's all the way up in Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-5550. And my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits or reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you shop with Laura Ocean Solutions. Maybe we'll get Laura on the show tomorrow. Her mother's doing better. So that's good. Still in hospice, but she is doing better. So who knows the way? It's in God's hands. And so far, God's playing the right hand. So that's good stuff. All right. It's supposed to be the next couple of days, supposed to be nice. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. And you know what else I'm looking forward to, folks? The 2024 Music Cruise, January 7th to January 14th, 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise, Royal Caribbean's Wonders of the Sea, the biggest ship on the water, 4 football fields long, folks. I'm excited. It's only a couple months away, and it is going to be fantastic. Tony Ocean, the main event band. We got the great Mojo's Jukebox and Seventh Heaven, Richie and the boys who started this thing many years ago. Proud to be on it. Florida, Bahamas, St. Martin, St. Thomas. Go to Mary at ntdvacations.com and book your tickets for the very, very important Chicago Music Cruise 2024. All right, let's go to headlines. The only lockdown I will comply with is when Dr. Fauci or Dr. Seuss is behind bars. Here's a doctor that's, I don't know, is he even a doctor? I don't even know if he's a real doctor. If I'm correct, I don't think he's ever worked on a patient. So that's the only the lockdown, which is coming, folks. Masks are supposed to be coming back on airplanes in October. Uh, don't get me started. That's for another show. But that's the only lockdown that I will comply with, Dr. Fauci, the crook that he is. Here we go, folks. I'm going to give you guys. Now, you know what we all like our spirits, as they would say. Most of the people I know that do go out and have a little fun, they like having a little cocktail now and then. Some more than others. But the point I'm trying to say is, folks, right here we have the 20th drunkest cities in America. Are you ready for this? Carol, how you doing? Well, I hope you're doing well. Dennis, Lake Geneva, in the house. Michelangelo, good afternoon, buddy. Back to blue. All right, here are the 20th drunkest cities in America. Did you like that one, Dennis? Spirits? Yeah, okay. This is the 20 drunkest cities in America. And you're hearing it here on Ocean's Pit. Number 20, Corvallis, Oregon. Number 19, Iowa City, Iowa. Number 18, Lincoln, Nebraska. Number 17, Milwaukee, Waukesha, West Ellis, Wisconsin. Number 16, Janesville, Beloit, Wisconsin. Number 15, Racine, Wisconsin. Boy, Wisconsin's up there, huh? Number 14, Grand Forks, North Dakota. Number 13, Missoula, Montana. Number 12, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Number 11, Wausau, Wisconsin. Number 10th, Mankato, North Mankato, Minnesota. Number 9, Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Number 8, Ames, Iowa. Number 7, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Number 6, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Number 5, Fargo, North Dakota. Number 4, folks, 4 drunkest cities in America. You're looking at Madison, Wisconsin. Number 3, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Number 2, Akash, Wisconsin. And the number 1 drunkest city in America, Appleton, Wisconsin. You got to love Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. Every part of it. I love it. It's a great state. Hey, God bless them. They know how to have a good time, don't they? Jill, Indiana's in the house. How you doing? So Appleton, Wisconsin voted the 20 out of the top 20 drunkest cities in America. Appleton, Wisconsin. Musicians. I'm very proud to be a musician with my vocalist that I do. And there's so many great musicians out there. And you know what? Even the sound engineers and people like that, to me, that's still in the musician thing because they're making music of some kind. And to me, that's very, very important. Lori from the land of sky blue waters. That's right, Lori. Hams, the very refreshing. Yeah. Anyway, true musicians can't quit music because you can't quit who you are. And being a musician is who you are, not just something you do. Folks, there's a lot of us out there that are full-time musicians, full-time entertainers. You got to love that, man. It's not an easy job. Not an easy job. Lions, not sheep. I will not comply. I will not comply here on Ocean's Pit. I will not comply. Keep spreading that word, folks. How many of you guys, gals, lost their dad? I lost my dad many years ago, 2004. This is something if you've lost your dad. Dad. What I'd give if I could say hello, Dad, in the same old way, to hear a voice and see his smile, to sit with him and chat him for a while. So if your father's still here, cherish him with care, for you'll never know the heartache until you see the empty chair. I miss my dad. I do. And I think it's a sad thing. I wish he would have got to see me get to where I am musically. This show, well, you never got to see my wife Laura and that family, you know. Want to see how Tanya, his daughter, turned out, did a great job. She is. Interesting stuff, folks. On this day today, folks, September 6, 1962, was Ringo Starr's first recording session with the Beatles. With the Beatles. How cool is that? Very, very cool. And Ringo and Paul both have records out or on the charts now, and they're also got some new stuff they're going to try to put out with a new Beatles song with John Lennon's voice. I don't know. Breaking news, folks, for the people in Florida. I don't know if this is real, but I'm hearing it. People have been sending it to me. Governor Ron DeSantis drops out of the 2024 Republican presidential primary. Thank you, Tony Bisek. I appreciate that, babe. Mine never walked me down the aisle or saw my children. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry, my dear. Oh, thank you, Dennis, for your kind words. So we heard this. If you heard this for the first time, Governor Ron DeSantis drops out of the 2024 Republican primary party. Wonder why. Maybe it's time for the two to unite. Because remember, every time you unite, every time you indict, we unite. So remember that one, folks. Interesting stuff here at Ocean's Pit. How about this, man? This is in Harwood Heights, by the Norridge area. Not far from, my mom in Elmwood Park, or where a lot of my friends up there. According to ABC, a woman dies after being zip-tied, beaten in a carjacking. This is according to Medical Examiner. This actually happened on Sunday, September 3rd at 10:30 p.m. The victim's name was Ma Lee Operio. She was 61 years old. Beaten, zip-tied, carjacking. Wow. Nothing is safe anymore, folks. And I don't know. You're trying to... You just put on the news every day, and there's always something crazy. I say it is so sad, folks. Let's get some more birthdays here. How about, remember Ma Nugent? Ted Nugent's Ma. She used to have a column, Ma Nugent, celebrating the birthday, folks. Damian Wayans, 63 years old. Mitzi Gaynor, 92 years old. The great Bob Newhart, celebrating the birthday. Alan Ladd, remember him? Shane. Yvonne DiCarlo, Lily from the Munsters. Dr. Phil turned 73 years old. My good buddy Joe Caputo, how you doing, buddy? Happy birthday. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs from Welcome Back Kotter, celebrating the birthday. He's 70 years old. Martin Chambers, one of the original founding members of the band The Pretenders, with Chrissie Hynde, who was also the drummer in the band, celebrates a birthday. Terry Bradshaw, formerly of the Pittsburgh Steelers. The great Rocky Marciano, The Rock. You gotta love him. Joe Elliott, lead singer from the band Def Leppard, celebrating the birthday, folks. Charlie Sheen. I love Charlie, man. 58 years old. My good friend Petty Macropolis from Elmwood Park, and Victor Spinetti, folks. Remember him? He was one of the characters in the movie A Hard Day's Night and the movie Help with the Beatles. And, of course, David Antonelli. David, happy birthday, my brother. I hope you're having a good one, and I will see you later on today. Johnny G in the house. There's a lot of sick people out there, Jerry, especially when it's hitting close to home over there in Harwood Heights. Very crazy. All right. Oh, The View. The View is at it again. The co-host forced off the air. Now, when I first seen this, I was very happy because we're talking about Whoopi Goldberg, part of that regime that's going on in this crazy world. First, they said she's sick. She was forced off the air. I was hoping that she's complete. And look, the way I look at it, it's 1 down, 3 to go. I hope they all go. They need to get rid of that show completely. Horrible. 20% of smaller businesses closed downtown in Michigan area. Why? The court system isn't working. Oh, Dennis. It's sad when the mom and pop organizations are closing their doors and this big pharma and all these big companies just making money like crazy. If something doesn't scare you, folks, whether you are a Democrat or you're a Republican, if this next thing that I'm going to tell you right now doesn't scare the shit out of you, it should. It should, because it's scary, folks. This, according to Fox News, Vice President Kamala Harris meeting with George Soros, top donors at a private resort. Kudos to these guys. They're together. It's a scary world. George Soros does not like the United States of America, can't stand America. And obviously Kamala Harris can't either. Daryl Armstead, please give my best and happy birthday to Sonia Hicks, your lovely wife. I love you both. Please don't mention her name. I know. I don't want to mention her name. But Kamala Harris right now, folks, or this past weekend, has met with George Soros. He hates the United States of America, folks. This stuff you can't meet up. Why are they hooking up? What is going on? Are they ready for election infection? Are they ready to put another variant out there, the BS 24/7? This son's even worse. Yeah, because the old man's getting old. Andy Large Marge says hi, buddy. She's scared. They scare the crap out of me, these people who don't like the United States of America. Today is the first day of fall. Are you ready? I love it. I smell it in the air. I'm going to smell it when I'm going camping this weekend. Anyway, happy birthday also to Freddie Mercury of the band Queen. Of course, the great late Freddie Mercury. And former world champion Lennox Lewis, boxing champ, celebrating a birthday, folks. Kathy, that's not good when they're meeting behind closed doors and trying to come up with another thing to screw the election that's going to happen next year. Anything they can. John Canena, another great guy, a friend of mine, apologize for being wrong, not for being honest. I apologize when I'm wrong, but I will not apologize for being honest. And I get in trouble for that, but I won't apologize for it. Biden just walked out in the middle of honor ceremony in a Vietnam helicopter. He was clueless. Angelo from Steubenville, Ohio, my brother. God bless you guys. The variants are already out there. Yes, Conchetta. Yes, they are. The new one, BS 24/7. Anything to scare us again for that mail-in vote. Because you know they don't want you-know-who in the office. It's going to be some scary stuff coming up, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things Monday through Friday at noon. It is Wednesday, the 6th of September. Let's go back to headlines over here, folks. Okay. Now, here's what I don't understand. And I don't know where they came up with this list, but jobs that people look down on. Farmers, carpenters, oil workers, mechanics, electricians, and truck drivers? Really? Where do they come up with this list? This was posted by Bruce Ketchum. Jobs people look up to: social media influencer, athlete, actor, model. Now, I can see folks where they're jumping on this. People are, adore musicians, adore famous actors and athletes and social people on social media. So I can understand sometimes people think this way. Jobs that keep society running are the same ones that they said that jobs that people look down to. Truck drivers. You need our truck drivers. You need electricians. You need mechanics. You need oil workers. You need carpenters. You need farmers. That's the top dog right there. How do you look down at these people? These people make our world run every day. Drain the swamp. They definitely needs to do that. You're absolutely right. Had on earlier, starting to wear masks again. Yeah, that's true. Masks are coming back. Here you go. A leading report breaking. CDC has stated that the Americans who have received the mRNA COVID vaccines are now at a higher risk of infection from the new variants of the virus than those who were unvaccinated. So now they're saying for the people who got this particular shot, you're more dangerous, more affected now than the people who didn't get a shot. Oh, these guys are whacked, this organization. And you're going to see the sheep running to get it done. Oh, I want number 6. I want number 6. Do yourself a favor. Just pour some in a glass and drink. It's much easier. Hurricane victims need them. People right now, electricians, yeah, absolutely. It's all bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. You have a bunch of clowns running this country. Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, folks. International Day of Charity, inspired by the great Mother Teresa. God bless. What else we got here? Let's see. Now, sometimes when you say something like on this show, if I say something that offends somebody or I say something at one of my gigs, it will always come back to haunt me. It always does, some way or another, good or bad. Good or bad, folks. But here you go. Here are some quotes by celebrities, entertainers, sports figure, whatever. All right, here we go. Don Lemon said, "Don't have the vaccine, can't go to the supermarket, can't go to the ball game, can't go to work, no shirt, no shoes, no service." We can make sure that we can remember not to forget that these people said these things. This is Don Lemon. Jimmy Kimmel, piece of shit that he is. Who gets on the IC? Wait, this is from Jimmy Kimmel. Who gets in on the ICU bed? Vaccinated persons. Come right in. Unvaccinated person, you gobble horse goo. Rest in peace, Wheezy. These are words spoken by talk show hosts and people like that. That was said by Jimmy Kimmel. Arnold Schwarzenegger, movie actor, former governor, said, "Screw your freedom. Screw your freedom." You believe this stuff? Howard Stern. We are when we are among top when we are on when we are we're going to stop putting up with idiots in this country and just say it's mandatory. Get vaccinated. Screw them, screw their freedom. Howard Stern. Piper's Morgan. Love the idea of COVID vaccine, passports for everywhere, flights, clubs, gyms, shops. It's time COVID denying the anti-vaxxing loonies and their bullshit bluff calls. These aren't celebrity people that said this at one particular time. Gene Simmons of the rock band Kiss. You're willing to walk among us unvaccinated? You are the enemy. You can't make this up, folks. These are quotes, so we can make sure that we don't let these people forget stuff like this. They're saying stuff like this. It's a crazy, crazy world. I don't know. Dennis, we need the trades taught in high school. Yeah. Well, sorry I'm late to the party. Richard, you're here, buddy. That's all that matters. You have a bunch of, yeah, I know, Kathy. It's crazy. Here's one. Dimitri, my good friend, I got to get him on the show. He says, being single past 30 is like playing hide and seek, except no one's looking for you. You got to love one, Dimitri. That's a good one. He's got some good stuff coming in, folks, and some great more quotes. Now, this is something that I do, and I'm going to ask you men that are watching the show right now. Maybe women do it too. I don't know, but I can only speak for myself. Why do men sit in their car for 5 and 10 minutes before they come into the house? Now, there's got to be a couple reasons why men do it, or women do it. First of all, you're finishing a conversation, right? You're thinking of something or trying to get yourself out of trouble. I don't know, but right? Why do men do this all the time? And I'm sure women, I see women do it too. So why do men sit in their cars for 5 and 10 minutes before they come in the car? Maybe they're finished listening to a song, mostly, right? All the quotes, there you go, Michael. Those quotes did come from Democrats. You're absolutely right. I'm not saying Democrats in general. There's just certain people in this crazy world. Anyway, can you have gentlemen out there to compress after work, leave work in their car before they're going in the house? Now there's another good one too, Johnny. Go in there, just like, it's like when you get home. Remember, like, I don't know if people still do it, but remember back in the day, they'd finish work, they'd come in, loosen their tie, they go right to the bar in their house and mix themselves a drink and sit down on the couch. Remember that? A lot of people do that. I'm sure people still come home and crank a beer and kick back. I don't know if they do that anymore, but it's important. Thank you, Dennis. Share the podcast, guys. Push it. Let everybody know about Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. But thank you, Dennis, for that. So that's a good one. I think that's a great answer, Johnny G. Why men sit in their car for 5 or 10 minutes before they come in the house, and I think women do that too. Especially maybe after a long trip, you finally got home and that drive, and you're like, So who the hell knows? But it's pretty interesting stuff that people end up doing it all the time. So that's the funny thing. This was sent in by Donna Nelson. Smile. It's the second best thing you can do with your lips. Of course, you know what the first one is. It's keeping your mouth shut, but I like the way you think. Donna, thank you so much. National Cheese Pizza Day for all you cheese pizza eaters. Oh, my God. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Campbell's soup. I don't know. Other stuff that's happening in this crazy world right now. There's a Facebook page called Your Oak Knows, almost like your neighborhood or something. And there's someone that puts stuff on there saying, they'll tell you, anybody recommend a lawyer or recommend a car dealership or recommend a paint store or whatever. Look at this. This particular lady said that she got a horrible, disgusting voice message on her phone. Scared the shit out of her. And she would call the cops on it. She received a disgusting voicemail with a cat meowing in distress, like a cat was being tortured, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm reading here. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of sick people in this world, folks. Don't want to bring the stress and attitude home to the family. Good point there. Rosa, don't want to deal with the crazy wife. That could be it too, and vice versa. Rosa, that's a good one. Gina Pinnell. Now listen to this, folks. We need this to go viral. It's very, very important because it makes a lot of sense, no matter what side of the party you're on. The general misconception is that any statute passed by legislators bearing the appearance of a law constitutes the law of the land. The U.S. Constitution is supreme law of the land, and any statute to be valid must be agreement. It is impossible for a law which violates the Constitution to be valid. This is stated as follows. All laws which are repugnant to the Constitution are null and void. There you go, folks. It's impossible for a law which violates the Constitution to be valid unless they're going to change the Constitution. And they're probably going to end up trying to do that. Felice, your wife is right. Paulina out there, happy birthday, my dear friend. I hope you have a great day today. So this craziness, what's going on with this country, like hating your country is like hating your parents and still living in their home. Move out of the country, live somewhere else. If you don't like the country. How many people said that if Trump became president, they were going to leave? They're all still here. Whoopi's here. Barbara Streisand's still here. I think the only people that left is Tom Hanks. I think they went to Greece. God, when people sit in the United States of America and they say, I hate this country, while they're making money driving their car or in their homes that they made in this country in the United States of America. It doesn't make any sense to me. And Richard Hamlin, you shared this one, buddy. Curtis Crow, just remember, COVID was never bad enough to shut down the border. They shut us down. They shut a lot of states down. They shut a lot of companies down, but they never shut down the border. Never shut down the border, folks. Why? Aren't they bringing stuff into our country? I believe that the United States of America is a hell of a lot more smarter than they were 4 years ago, folks, in 2020. I think people are very much smarter. I'm sure, damn, hoping they're much smarter. It's a crazy world. You watch an Ocean's Pit little show about big things. I hope you're having a great. Thank you, Ricky. I hope you're doing well. I decided I'll never get down on my original weight. I'm okay with that after that. After all, 6 pounds, 3 ounces, just not realistic. Good point, Tony. I hope you're doing well, buddy. All right. Other things that you can't hide when it's facts, like we just said about the Constitution. You can't lie. Look at this. We're going back in history now. These are leaders of the country who have had their political opponents arrested. Okay? Benito Mussolini did it. Adolf Hitler did it. Mao Zedong did it. Joseph Stalin did it. Idi Amin did it. Fidel Castro did it. Pol Pot did it. And so did President Joe Biden. All of them did it. All of them. Why? Because they're afraid. They're afraid. The media they need their attention, folks. It's happening. Yeah, watch. Things are going to get good as it gets closer to the year, folks. How about this? Bad enough. I don't know if you guys are Guns N' Roses fans out there, but listen to this. All right. Axl Rose, frontman, whether you like him or not, and when he first came out, he just took the world by storm. And the band, so did the band, we kind of mellowed out now, but still. Weird in history. Not only did Axl Rose sleep with the drummer, Steve Elder's girlfriend, who's not with the band anymore, but he recorded the song and then used the audio. So he slept with his wife, slept with his girlfriend, recorded it, and then used that audio in the song. So the audio is a sample of the Guns N' Roses song. When the song became a huge hit, Welcome to the Jungle, Elder had to play, the drum had to play along in the band the whole time, hearing that part in the song that recorded with the lead singer sleeping with his girlfriend. That's how crazy at every show. No wonder why the guy went crazy. Oh, you guys sent us in, Blondes sent us in about 4 hours ago. Sergeant at Arms asked for the National Guard 6 times on January 6th. 6 times asked for the National Guard, but Nancy Pelosi said no because she was behind the whole thing. I mean, stuff the reason why some of this stuff is coming back out, folks, again, even though the stuff is past, because it seems like history repeats itself. Oh, Rocket Queen, thank you, buddy. Mm-hmm. So it's like history repeats itself. Helen Tenuta, how you doing, hon? So what the thing that's the stuff just keeps coming back because it seems like it's all going to start getting repeating itself again. I don't get it. Chicago, the city of Chicago, maintaining this top spot for the seventh year in a row. Are you ready, folks? Chicago is the most rat infested city in the United States of America. Chicago is widely known as the rattiest city or the rat capital of the United States. Orkin has ranked Chicago the number one city with rats. We're talking about real rats. There's probably a lot of those other rats too, but the real rats, folks. Wow. Jill, isn't that crazy? I never thought Chicago was that. I'm not saying it didn't happen in all the big cities, but my God, I think Chicago was number one. You can't make it up, folks. Gina Fazio, my good friend Gina, from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. If men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and I assume those other genders were pulled out of Uranus. Bathroom humor, folks, here in the afternoon here on Ocean's Pit. Someone asked me if I had plans for the fall. It took me a moment to realize they meant autumn, not the collapse of civilization. I told you, I asked my stock guy, I go, what to invest? He goes, Tony, ammunition and canned goods. Ellie Weinhardt, she watches the show. She's a great actress, singer, comedian. She plays Joan Rivers. She was also in the movie A League of Her Own. Her quote was, if I was meant to be controlled, I would have come with a remote. I love Ellie, always telling it like it is, sweetie. Thank you so much, and don't ever stop that. Don't ever stop it. Now, folks, listen to this. Me being Italian, a few Italians out there, the Italian city. These are different Italian cities that will pay for you to move there. Now, remember, as crazy stuff was in this world, all the other cities from around the country wanted to come to the United States because they can make money, they can send back to their families, they can get jobs, they can live. So they escaped all these cities and countries. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on with the United States of America? If we're to leave, where do we go? Where do we go? I don't know, man. Someone said here, Tracy Lynn Cruz says she believes that masks are coming back to the airline starting October 1st. And I was going to say, if that's what they were going to do on a mask or something like that, I don't know. You could never would have guessed that, right, Dennis? Peter Prado, what's up, buddy? Too many rats in the office. Yes, Helen, there. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I'll go again, folks, tonight. I will not be at Capri, Osteria, and Downers Grove at the Hilton Hotel. We will not be there. Me and Jerry Jams are coming back there October 11th. Tomorrow we'll be at Zaza's in Lake Zurich. That's a 7 o'clock hit. Friday, returning to Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Double T, Tony Toto. And Saturday, we have a private affair, folks. Now, this Saturday, September 9th, I was supposed to be at Villaggio in Roselle. We had another gig come up, and Berto, the owner, was kind enough to let me out of that gig. So I will not be at Villaggio this Saturday, October 9th. But filling in for me are my two good buddies from Ocean's Rat Pack, Bill Saratella and Elliot Winbush. Frank and Sammy will be there doing not only songs from Sinatra and Sammy, but some pop songs as well. So go out there, enjoy some great food, and see Frank, Billy Saratella, and Elliot Winbush this Saturday. And then Sunday through Wednesday, we're going to go camping, folks. But next week, don't forget now, September 13th, we're going back to JC Pub in McCook next Wednesday, folks. And then don't forget, next Sunday is St. Jude's benefit in Melrose Park, Melrose Park Civic Center. Carl and Paula Doty putting that together again. I'm proud to be part of that event. And so a lot of other great entertainers and great food. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's Sunday, September 17th. And October 29th, Sunday, my special tribute to Dean Martin at the Des Plaines Theater. It's going to have Nick Hodges and the big band. We're meeting tomorrow morning with Ron Onestu to put this. He's going to be the producer, him and Nick, putting this show together. Sunday, October 29th at Des Plaines Theater. Tony Ocean's tribute to Dean Martin. We're going to have Gold Diggers. We're going to have a band. We're going to have a lot of good stuff. Oh, little tribute to Dean Martin. And Columbus Day Parade, October 9th, folks. Our sponsors, Crash Champions, Deutsche Power Center, of course, Danny Mazzi, Armando Supermarkets. It's going to be great on that Columbus Day Parade. I'm excited for that again, too. Folks, we're coming to the end of the hour. I want to thank you all for watching the show today, sitting here, supporting good stuff. And let's get right to our pals, some Ace Hardware, Norwich and Des Plaines, Warrenville, Evergreen Park. Buy local, shop local. Buy a $50 Ace gift card and receive a $10 bonus gift card for free. $30 gallon lawn and leaf bags are just 2 for $5. Fall mums are arriving at all stores in the week of September. And check out the selection of fall and Halloween decor. Prepare your lawn for the fall Ace Fall Lawn Seed 31-pound bag for only $12.99. And don't wait till the first snowfall to service your snowblower. We offer small engine repair tune-ups at all of their locations. Tune-up on a single-stage snowblower for $105 plus parts, folks. You gotta love it. It's Ace Hardware. And don't forget, download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Buy local, shop local. Ace, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville. Folks, remember, Ace is the place helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. You guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Be back tomorrow, and maybe we'll get Laura Ocean on the air tomorrow, which will be very, very cool. You guys go out and keep buying, buy local, shop local. Please go out and support live entertainment and local establishments. Happy birthday, my buddy Dave Antonelli. Guys, thank you for everything that you guys do, and thank you for supporting a little show like this. I really do appreciate it. It comes from the heart. And very, very important, guys. The great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Happy fall. Let's make America great. Let's just try to change it. Let's try to get back to when things were a little bit better, folks. I don't know what we need to do. We need to make a change because it's just getting worse and worse. It's just getting scarier. Just do the right thing, folks. I want you all to have an incredible afternoon. God bless. Peace and love, says Ringo. Nick Hodges. Take us out, Piano Man.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. Be safe.